Okay, so this is a quick video on how to get into the new agent portal for RE/MAX. The first thing that I noticed when I went and looked at your account is that you never accepted your terms and agreements for Main Street. So I went ahead and requested that that link be resent to you. So sometime today, hopefully, you're going to get an email from ecare@remax.net with a hyperlink in it, and it's going to have it's going to be in reference to RE/MAX membership, and you've got to click that link and set up your account in order for it to work correctly, because you need that login information to be able to access into this system. So once you get all of that arranged and you have your email, your @remax.net email address created, then you're going to go over to remax.com. So just go to www.remax.com, and you're going to scroll down to the bottom of the page. And you'll see a hyperlink that says RE/MAX affiliate login. And you're going to click on that link. Now, if you don't want to do that every time, you can always set a favorite to go directly to www.maxcenter.com. That's without an E, or without E's. So maxcntr.com. And that'll take you to the login screen. You don't have to go to remax.com if you don't want to. So the next step is you're going to log in with your credentials, and I'm just going to log in with my information here. So if you're trying to log in and you forget your password, if you click this link, it's just going to take you back over to Main Street, which is www.remax.net. So it's going to take you back to this page here. So even if you try to reset the password, it's going to make you go through Main Street to reset it at this time. That's probably going to change in the future, but I just wanted to let you know. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Sign In. And you should come to a screen similar to this. You may be missing things, you may not. These are called apps, these little tiles that you see. And if you don't see all of these, you need to click on All Apps. But what you want to focus on right now is the My Account tile, and they call them tiles. So we're going to click on My Account. And what that's going to do is it's going to open up to your profile first. And then I'm going to show you how to navigate over to the Office profile. It takes a couple of seconds to redirect over, so don't give up on it. Let it finish its sign-on process. So once it logs in, this is what you'll see, or you should see, because you are a power user. You should have two tabs, one that says My Account and one that says My Offices. Now, you don't have to complete your profile here. That's up to you. I've got mine completed just because I've been in the system for so long. Over on the left-hand side, you have the Manage My Office section, the Maintain Roster, the Office profile, if you want to update that. Billing and payment options are here. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the My Offices tab. So we're going to click on My Offices, and I'll eventually have this taken away from me. I won't be able to see Cityside anymore, so I'm working on getting that removed. If you want to update anything for the Atlanta Cityside office, like profile page, which is consumer facing and agent facing, you would actually click on this hyperlink here, and it'll take you over to updating a telephone number or website address, or if you want to update the picture, you can. So just know that that information is available to change at any time. So address, service areas. It used to be that you had to call in and update your service areas. I'm not so sure. I think you still have to do that. Yeah, you still have to go through membership services if you ever want to change the service areas. That's more of something that Donna does, but just wanted to point that out. So you've got Maintain Roster, Maintain Teams, Individual Profiles, and Statistics. So we want to go and focus on, let me just hit the back button here and click on My Offices. Now, there's two different ways you could get to this section. You can either just click on My Office and it pulls up all of your individual agents, or you could have selected individual agents over on the left-hand menu if you wanted to. So now you have all your options of create, update, add new, transfer, reactivate. Your status change options are available here. You can go in and you can see who needs to pay their dues and take care of those. So, for instance, Peter, if you wanted to click on Peter, once you click on Peter's name, it's going to open up his individual profile, which you can update. So if you've got agents out there that don't have their pictures updated, you have the ability still to go in and update that information, which is great because we've always had that option. This just makes it easier for you to do that. So you'd be able to go in and pay Peter's balance if Peter's already paid you and you're paying for him, type of thing. He also has the ability to go in here and add his checking information. They are not going to offer the credit card option to Georgia simply because it costs more money for them. So he'll be able to put a check account information in there, and he can leave that there and use it next year. One of the things that they pointed out yesterday during the training was the opt-in and opt-out. Honestly, this just doesn't even need to be touched. If they turn it on, it basically removes them from Remax.com and Remax.net roster, so consumers can't find them. So if you have anybody come in and talk to you about opt-in or opt-out, just tell them to leave it alone. Don't turn it on. You want to stay opted in is the key here. They want to stay opted in. So that's basically how you get to an employee profile. I'm going to go back out to the Manage section, and I'm going to go to the Preview and Finalize Monthly Billing. So this is where you go in and you update your billing information. Now, since you have Lone Wolf, you need to make sure that you call Lone Wolf and make sure that you've got that portal turned on, because I'm pretty sure you guys have Broker Wolf because you've got two offices. I'm not sure, but I'm almost positive about that. But call Lone Wolf, make sure that it's turned on, and according to the guy in training yesterday, it's turned on the Remax level, so there should be a report that you can select through Lone Wolf that will automatically push all of your information over to this system. Very similar to the iFranchise piece, where you used to run the report in Lone Wolf, and then you would send it through iFranchise, and it was magic. So just make sure that you call Lone Wolf and make sure that it's turned on to create the report. That's on page 13 of the guide that they gave you. So that's where you need to follow the directions for Lone Wolf integration. Because the other way, you have to create a spreadsheet in Excel, and that just doesn't look very much fun. So this is where you would go in, and like they were saying yesterday, you would click on your Preview Office Bill. Once you preview it and everything looks like it's in good standing order, you would finalize your office bill, and then you would pay now. So according to the notes that they gave us, the preview should be available on the 20th of every month. The bill will be made available for you to pay on the 1st, and it has to be paid and finalized and paid by the 10th of each month. Those were the dates that they gave yesterday. The emails for, letting you know that the bill is there for preview are going to go to your @remax.net. Again, another reason why you've got to click on that link that you get from eCare today to make sure that you're set up to get your email from the system. I believe Donna will get an email as well through her @remax.net address. One other thing or a couple other things to point out, only the billing power users can see this information. So Donna, because she's the broker owner, has to send an email to membership services @remax.com or .net to, either one will get you to membership services, but she needs to clarify which power users have what access. So, for instance, Laura can still be a power user, but you don't want her to see the billing. she needs to clarify that Laura's a power user, you are a billing power user, and I don't know if she wants Mark to have access or not, but basically she needs to differentiate between who gets to see the billing and who doesn't. I get to see it, I think, because I'm just at a different admin level, but again, as soon as I leave the company, I won't have access to any of this anymore. So the system, once it finalizes the bill, they won't automatically draft anything out. So you have to actually come in here and submit the payment with your checking information for the company. So you can put that information in and leave it there. You don't have to continue to put it in every month. But what you would do is, if we go back over, let me go back a page, you would basically go to pay office monthly billing, and that would take you through the process of paying it. Your saved payment information is here. It all depends on how you feel about entering that data. I haven't heard any types of issues with security problems in regards to putting your checking account number in those fields. So as far as I know, it's secure. And but those might be some things that you might want to reach out to Micah Boomer or Dawn Brown while she's still with the company, and let them work through it with you, or answer any kind of questions that you might have in regards to the billing process. So I'm going to send you this in an email, so you're watching it right now, and I'm just going to send you some reminders of things that need to take place in order for everything to work correctly. And good luck. Hopefully this is going to work perfectly for you, and it'll be an easier process.